Hello students, welcome to the new class of Easy Accounts. Today we are going to discussing the portion of company accounts. In plus 2 company accounts, we want to discuss two very important chapters. Chapter number 1, accounting for share capital, and chapter number 2, accounting for debentures. So this class we are going to discussing the introduction portion of accounting for share capital. I mean the theory portion of accounting for share capital. See, we can go to the class. Accounting for share capital. See, the very important word share capital. In the plus 1 business study class, we studied forms of business organization. Mainly, we know sole proprietorship and partnership organizations and joint stock companies. These are the very important three forms of business organization. And another important is when we are investing any amount for starting a sole proprietorship, that invested amount is called capital of that firm. The same, when you are starting a partnership organization, ABC, the same invested amount will be the capital of that partnership organization. But when you are investing or when you are collecting any initial amount of a joint stock company, that amount is called the share capital of the firm. That is very important of the chapter accounting for share capital. We studied the capital of sole proprietorship. We know the capital of partnership organization, and we are going to discussing the accounting side of share capital. How the company raising the share capital, how we can pass the journal entry for share capital, how we can record share capital into the balance sheet of the company. This type of very important portions we are going to discuss in the accounting for share capital chapter. Before going to the accounting side, we will discuss what is share capital and very important types of share capital and theory portions. See, company accounts basic theories, basic introduction theories already discussed in the plus 1 business study class. What is a company? What is the definition of the company? What are the important features or characteristics of the company? And what are the types of companies? This type of very basic portion we already discussed in the plus 1 business study classes. But when you are coming to the plus 2 accountancy, we are going to the theory portion concentrating to the share capital. So I am going to what is share capital, what are the types of share capital, etc. Listen, we are going to share capital. For example, A started a business organization for rupees 1 lakh. A started a business with 1 lakh. If it is starting by a single person, and he is controlling the firm, he is the manager, this type of organization will be sole proprietorship. And this invested 1 lakh rupees is called capital of that firm. And A, B and C, and they are starting a firm with 3 lakh rupees. They are starting a firm with 3 lakh rupees. 1 lakh A, 1 lakh B and 1 lakh C. And this firm is called partnership organization. And this invested 3 lakh rupees also the capital of the firm. The capital of the partners 1 lakh, 1 lakh, 1 lakh. Then when we are coming to the company, joint stock company, this is sole proprietorship and partnership organization. When you are coming to the joint stock company, the capital will be share capital. That means the companies are collecting the capital through issue of shares. We know what is the share, and these shares companies are issuing to the public, and the company collecting money from the public. That means when we are purchasing a share of the company, we want to pay the share amount. That face value we want to pay. So that amount collected by the company and raising a huge amount, that amount is called share capital. So share capital is the amount raising through the issue of shares. For example, if a company want to raise 10 lakh rupees, the company decided to raise 10 lakh rupees share capital, and company is ready to issue 1 lakh shares. Company ready to issue 1 lakh shares to the public. So when you are purchasing the share, you want to pay the money. The company decided 10 rupees is the value of share. Rupees 10. That means the company's share, when the 1 lakh people are purchasing, they will pay money 10 rupees to the firm. So company will collect 10 rupees from 1 lakh shareholders. Then company will get 10 lakh rupees share capital. So this is the way of raising money through the issue of shares. So the sole proprietorship, the invested amount is called capital. Partnership organization, invested amount will be capital, and the joint stock company, the investing amount is called the share capital of the firm. This share capital companies are collecting through issue of shares. In this chapter we want to study what are the procedures of this issue of the share, how the companies are collecting money from the public, what are the accounting procedures, all these things detailed we are discussing in the chapter. We are going to types of share capital. A firm's share capital, when we are discussing, many classifications we can see. The classifications are authorized capital or registered capital or nominal capital, issued capital, subscribed capital, called up capital, paid up capital, reserve capital. These are the main classification of capital in the joint stock company. Then we can discuss what is authorized, what is issued, what is subscribed, what is called up, what is paid up, and reserve capital. Authorized capital or registered capital or nominal capital. This is the capital what the companies are mentioned in the memorandum of association. At the time of registration, what is the maximum amount of capital going to raising from the public? That the maximum amount will be authorized capital or registered capital or nominal capital. But the issued capital means it is the portion of authorized capital. For example, company is going to raising 10 lakh rupees capital. That is the maximum amount of capital at the time of registration. But some companies are not issuing the complete 10 lakh rupees share capital to the public. They will issue the portion of authorized capital to the public, maybe 80% or 70%. That offered portion will be issued capital. What amount of share capital they are issued to the public, that amount is called, that portion is called issued capital. For example, company is going to registering 10 lakh rupees total capital, that mentioned in the registration, and company issued only 8 lakh rupees share capital to the public. So this is the portion of authorized capital. Issued capital is the part of authorized capital. And when we are issuing to the public want to purchase our share. Public want to subscribe our share. So what portion they subscribe, that portion is called subscribed capital. Maybe complete share, maybe a small portion. So what amount they subscribe, that capital will be subscribed capital. Example, maybe 8 lakh complete capital they will purchase. But there is a chance for purchasing 7 lakh 50. So there is a chance for purchasing only 7 lakh. So what amount, what shares they subscribe, that amount is called subscribed capital of the firm. The next one, called up capital and paid up capital. So called up capital means the company will demand for payment of the share value, and which portion they demanded, that portion will be called up capital. For example, this company's share face value will be 10 rupees. The company decided the face value 10 rupees. But the firm is asking to pay now, you can pay 8 rupees. So what amount they called? That amount is called up capital. So if it is 8 lakh shares purchased or subscribed, 8 lakh into 8 we can receive. If the company is asking for 10 rupee, 8 lakh into 10 we can receive. If the company for asking 6 rupees of the portion, so 8 lakh shares subscribed, 8 lakh into 7 that we can receive. So what amount they are telling to pay, that amount will be called up capital. But the last, very important, paid up capital. Paid up capital means the subscribers paid amount, how much they are paying. Some shareholders may be skipped. Some shareholders may be making the default. So what amount actually received, actually paid by the subscribers, that amount will be paid up capital. Then uncalled amount will be reserve capital. Some amount we are not called, so that amount we can transfer to reserve capital. This is the classification of share capital, that is authorized capital or registered capital or nominal capital. Issued capital, subscribed capital, called up capital, paid up capital and reserve capital. So we studied share capital. Share capital we are raising through issue of shares. Then how we can issue the share? See, issue of shares. Issue of shares in a joint stock company, we can see two types. Number one, issue of shares for cash. Issue of shares other than cash. Issue of shares for cash means when we are issuing the share, we are collecting money from the subscriber. Other than cash means we are not collecting money, but the company will receive another benefit for issuing the share. So as a first, we are going to discussing issue of shares for cash. Then these for cash, we can see two types of subscriptions. When we can give to the public, that is called the public subscription. If any share we are going as a private, that is called a private placement of share. So here we are going to discussing what is public subscription of share. What are the procedures for public subscription of shares? Then we are going to public subscription of shares. Public subscription of shares means the company is ready to issue shares to the general public. For issuing shares to the public, the company want to take very important 4 steps. That steps are: number one, issuing prospectus to the public, receiving applications from the public, making allotment and making calls. These 4 important steps the companies are following for public subscription of shares. Then we can check what is prospectus. See, when we are starting a new firm, that new firm's information we want to send it to the public. That means we want circular. We are giving an invitation to the public. We are sending an invitation to the public for purchasing the share. That is issuing a prospectus through the medias, through the any way of advertisement. They can circular the important informations of the company. Which type of company, what type of business, directors details, every information we can see in the prospectus. If the public is attracted in the prospectus, they are ready to purchase the share of that company. So that is prospectus. It is an invitation to the public for subscribing the shares of that particular company. Then the second procedure, receiving application. Receiving application means those who interested. They want to send an application to the company with a prescribed format. For example, the company is XYZ Limited. That company is ready to issue 1 lakh shares. Ready to issue 1 lakh shares to the public. And the price will be 10 rupees. That is the share amount. That means company is going to raising 10 lakh rupees share capital. 1 lakh share. If the publics are purchasing 1 lakh shares, they can raise 10 lakh rupees share capital. And after issuing the prospectus, company will receive application. So when we are receiving application, the company will collect a nominal amount from the public. So that nominal amount is the portion of the face value. For example, the company is collecting 3 rupees from the public for the application. That 3 rupees is called application money from the public. That means when you are receiving the application, the companies are collecting a small amount from the public. That amount will be the portion of the face value. So that amount is called application money rupees 3. If they are collecting from the 1 lakh shareholders, 1 lakh into 3 company can receive. Moreover, this is the first amount received by the company from the public, application money. And this application money is the part of face value. That means the subscriber want to pay only the balance amount for getting the share of the company. So that initial amount is called application money. Then making allotment. After application, they will check, the company will check the application. If it is ready, the company will make an announcement, we are ready to allot shares. That information company will pass to the applicant. That procedure is allotment of shares. We are getting the share, companies share, the publics are receiving the share. So that allotment is called making allotment. But at the time of allotment, the company will collect another installment of the face value. For example, the company collecting 2 rupees at the time of allotment. This 2 rupees is called allotment money. And this also the portion of 10 rupee. Balance only 5. If we are purchasing only 1 share, we already paid 3 rupees along with the application, 2 rupees along with the allotment. Then that applicant going to pay only 5 rupees balance. These 5 rupees company can collect through the calls. They will call, company will call for making the balance amount. That will be making calls. This call may be first call or second call. First call or second call. That means the balance amount 5 rupees, 3 rupees already paid, 2 rupees already paid, the balance amount 5 rupees we can collect, the company can collect through the first call 3, second call 2. That means company collect 3 rupees through application, 2 rupees through allotment, 3 rupees through first call and 2 second call. Total company collected 10 rupees share value. This is the basic procedure steps taken by the company for issuing the shares. And when we are coming to the accounting part, we want to pass journal entry when we are collecting money because it is a financial transaction. So the main duty of an accountant was to record all the financial transaction of the firm. So the first financial transaction, maybe application money received, you want to pass journal entry. The next class we will study that. And allotment money we want to record. First call money we want to record. Second call money we want to record. And the total share capital we received, you want to make the share capital account. And this capital is coming in the form of cash or bank balance. You want to prepare bank account. So this is the way of issuing shares to the public subscription. And next class we want to go to how to pass journal entry of issue of shares.